इतने सारे लोग भूख प्यास की चिंता ना करते हुए 500 से 1000 किलोमीटर के रास्ते के लिए निकल पड़े, और एक हम हैं जो एक गली से दूसरी गली जाने के लिए भी जीपीएस का यूज करते हैं। कौन है ये लोग और ये लोग की गिनती क्या है? और मन में एक और सवाल आता है कि कहाँ से आए हैं ये लोग और क्यों इतने साल इधर रहने के बाद भी इन्हें अपने घर जाने पर मजबूर होना पड़ता है। ऐसी मजबूरी कि इसमें 22 से ज़्यादा लोगों की जान चली गई। Hello everyone. So today I am going to talk about migration of people from rural area to urban area, keeping all these questions in mind. So let's get started. So before starting, I just want you to look carefully into this map. This map says it all. According to the data, top 10 district is having more than 30% of its population of rural migrant. And if we go more deep inside, according to Census 2011, India had 640 districts, and out of which 374 districts is having less than 5% of its population of rural migrant. And you will be shocked to know that only 23 districts in India is having more than 20% of its population of rural migrants. And if we take in total, 25 districts is having 31% of its population of rural migrant. And what are these districts are and in which states they are located? 6 of these districts are from Maharashtra, 5 in Delhi, 4 in Gujarat, 3 in West Bengal, 3 in Tamil Nadu, and Rangareddy district in Telangana, and Thrissur in Kerala. And the point is here from where these people come or from where these people originate. Most of these people are from Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, Jharkhand, Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan, some part of Andhra Pradesh and Orissa. So the gist of it is in India the population is not distributed uniformly. Most of the population are concentrated on specific cities and specific districts, and which creates a problem. So coming on to the population parts, according to Census 2011, India's population stood at 1.2 billion people, and out of which 450 million were Indian migrant within the India, and out of 450 million people, 78 million people were rural migrant. And the population of these people are constantly increasing year on year. The average growth rate of rural migrants are 2.5 million people per year. And talking about a little bit past, in 2001 census, the population of rural migrants were 52 million, and if we take more back, in 1901, the population of urban people were around 26 million people only, and they are 11% of the population of India at that time. And currently the population of urban are around 400 million people. They are 31% of the population of India. One question might be coming to your mind is that these people are migrating within the state or they are coming from out of the state. So out of 78 million people, approximately 20 million people came from out of the state, and rest of the people are from within the state. But it is not true for each and every state and union territories. Like for union territories, 90% of its rural migrants from out of the union territory, and big state like Maharashtra, 63% of its rural migrants are from out of the state. So the analysis of the population is that they are constantly increasing, and India's population is also increasing. According to McKinsey, the population of urban areas is going to increase from 400 to 600 million people in coming 10 years. So the question over here is we need to ask ourselves, what is the main reason behind the migration of rural people? So I have divided into two major factors. One is push factor, another one is pull factor. In push factor, person is forced to leave its origin because of frustration and irritation, whereas in pull factor, person got attracted towards urban area and he got inspired to move from its origin. In push and pull, there are certain reasons why these people move from rural to urban area, and so you can see in this particular table. So there are basic reason which you may have already known, like not a proper education systems, sanitations, unemployment, bad governance, terrorism, humiliation, exploitation, less wages, or security reasons, not a better surrounding. So these are some of the major and 90% of the reason why people forced to leave its origin. These are some of the basic reasons. Now let's get to the core reason. For that we need to go back to the history. So it all started in during Second World War and post Second World War, when the government started increasing its services and lot of job opportunities are there for the people. So that was at one time. Then in independence or after independence, which we got divided into Pakistan and India, there were a lot of migration happened at the time. And the big thing comes post that is industrial revolution, where a lot of opportunities came for people to try it out in different industries and get some wage out of it. And the big hit comes in 1990s, due to liberalization and privatization. Companies from the outside started coming to in India, and we saw a lot of opportunity at that time, and there were a lot of movement in India. And the last thing, and which is the important thing right now, is agriculture. In agriculture, you can go watch my last video. It's completely about agriculture. So for now, farmers are not getting enough facilities to grow their crops smoothly. The main reason we could able to find out that from 1995 to now, more than 3 lakh of the farmers has committed suicide, and leading state is Maharashtra with 60,000 deaths. If we are talking about this, obviously there is problem. Now let's discuss about the problems. We already seeing a lot of traffics in metro cities, lack of resources like water, sanitations and electricity, and high prices of the items. Major problems comes into people living in the slums. In India, 110 million people are living in slums, which contribute 9% of the India's population. And two major cities which contributes big percent of the slums population. One is Maharashtra, where 9 million people are living in slum, which contributes 42% of Maharashtra population. And whereas in Delhi, 1.8 million people are living in slums. Solution, in my opinion, is only one, that is long-term investment in rural areas. In last 50 years, not even single government has taken a proper look into this. Every government is busy in providing temporary solution and doing publicities and making statues and drinking tea from the taxpayer money. Talking about Congress and the BJP, the budget for rural development area has not gone increased from 8%. It lies between 7% to 8%. And out of which also only 60% goes for the rural development area. The rest has been taken care by agriculture, sanitation and electricity. And in rural development area also, 50% of the amount goes to Narega. And in Narega also, people are getting only wage ranging from 170 to 300 rupees. And the shocking part is states like Bihar, Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand, Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan, their Narega wage less than 200 rupees. The reason why I made this video, seeing the condition of people during COVID, and this thing is going to get worse in the coming years. So government has to take initiative, and people need to push the governments to take a major initiative in this area, so that good thing happen for development of India. So if you like my video, please share among your friends. And if you have any thoughts and opinion, you can comment down below. Thank you.